Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Landover. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready, ready.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That stop coming from Henry To'o. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Dump off caught by his back. Rolling into enemy territory. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They'll run here following the penalty. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. A couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Commanders ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they're thinking points.
Here we go, shot.
Here's Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Has it down close. And that's a Washington touchdown. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
The Commanders leaving their offense on the field. We got a two-point try coming up. He's throwing for it. It's cut for two, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for two.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a two-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get two.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders have the football at what looks to be the 37-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready, Dragon 60. Ready.
Robinson on the inside give. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Working quickly here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, go.
Here's 2nd and 7. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
Petrie on the stop. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Facing a 4th and 12, but this offense is undeterred.
Let's go.
They kick the running back in motion. He's got it to his running back. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. Now the Commanders lining up for another 2-point try.
Let's go now.
Keeping it on the ground. And he gets in. They push out the lead to 16-0. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Linky Luvu there for the tackle.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. It doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Stroud now on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Stroud now on 4th down. They connect for the first. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. It's a pickup of 26. And it sets up a Houston first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Houston. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with a touchdown.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And it's good, but the choice to kick there means this still is a two-possession game in the second half.
Commanders 16, Texans 7.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready? Ready?
And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Come on, set! Ready, ready?
Here's Daniels. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Running back sent in motion. Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Tag! 19 Lions! Big Lion! Go!
One final shot before halftime. Escapes out to the left. Throwing on the run, deep down that left. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
All right.
To Stroud. Dumps it off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
He puts some power on a deep one left. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Oh, the ball is loose again. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And the Texans get the football back with great field position there at the 36. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. From the 27. Complete to Dell. Juke the defender. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tank Dell the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So now the Texans decide not to pull the offense. They're not kicking. They're going for 2. Looking to throw. Stroud. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
18.
It's 2nd and 8.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the 22 on 2nd down. Rolling left behind, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense. It just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
18 Cardinal.
On 1st down, here's Eckler. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Offense in the hurry up here.
70 Ranger.
Play fake here, Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
On play action, here's Stroud. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
It's Mixon on second down. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Texans have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Has his man. It's Mixon. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. From their end zone now. Buys time, rolling right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Under.
Stroud. He's got him. That's Mixon. And in for the Houston touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 16.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returnable from the 2.
Okay, ready?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Get it.
They'll start the drive with Eckler. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Now, faster.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
18 Rattler. Ready?
This is Eckler on 2nd. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Go.
Offense up to the line fast. Going to the ground again on 1st. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Warriors 70. 70. Come 19. Come 19. Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready, set. Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He's on the move. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Let's go.
The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. Here he is to throw. That's complete to Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Put the body on the line for his team. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
Set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
All right. 11.
He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders make the play that should win them this game. Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far, but now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back while keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Ready.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
7 Pirates. Come on. Set.
He's back to throw. Forced out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
70 Lions. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Back to throw. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Setting up to pass. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Stroud throwing here on first. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Commanders make the play that should win them this game. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
They'll start. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And the Texans grab it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. 1 play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans push their lead to 3. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the jump.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Here we go. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Kate, I've probably seen 1 million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Ready.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now here's the timeout after the sack. Had to take it, and they're down to just 1 final play.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. So the Texans come away with a road win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Texans, as with that, we sign off from D.C.